Hello everyone, good afternoon, and welcome to my presentation. The man, the myth, the legend, Stephen Johnny Sins Wolf. So first up, let's go over the lore. So Stephen Wolf was born December 31st, 1978, and I'm sure you're already a little confused. Who is Stephen Wolf? Who is this guy? This is actually Johnny Sins' real name. Johnny Sins is just a little, stage name that he made up to conceal his identity. He's basically our 21st century version of Spider-Man. But while growing up, he described himself as shy. He wasn't the most outgoing person or anything. Even, believe it or not, he had trouble with the ladies, which kind of pushed him to start working out and really get the physique that he has now. Well, working out, exercising is just something he enjoys to do now, it's just something fun, as many people do. And he graduated from Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Now, again, a little confusion. Indiana University of Pennsylvania? Well, which state is it? Well, I had to look it up, but there's a town in Pennsylvania called Indiana. Just a little confusing that it's the name of another state, but it's Indiana University of Pennsylvania. Anyway, he's alluded to it before, but he probably definitely got a little freaky in college. I mean, how else do you find yourself in his business, you know what I mean? Moving on, back in 2006, he quit his construction job to pursue porn full-time in Los Angeles. It was after an old friend of his kind of encouraged him, saying that, he had that porn maxing build, if you get what I mean. So now, let's get into what he's known for. I'm sure we all know who Mr. Johnny Sins is. We know what he does, I don't need to go into too much detail, but he's done a lot. So for Brazzers alone, he has performed in over 1,000 scenes as of April 2019. And I don't know if you're a mathematician wizard or anything, but holy shit, that's like 5 years ago, so there's probably a lot more than since then. And in case you didn't know, because I didn't until researching, he almost went to space to perform. Pornhub was doing a little fundraiser to film a scene in space for the first time, 0 G, and started a fundraiser. They raised just a little over $200,000, but they needed $3.4 million in order to get it off the ground. So it didn't happen. It would have been cool, And a quote from Johnny Sins about this, since of course he was going to be the male in this. It's beyond just doing it for the money, or the money shot for that matter. It's about making history. And you know what? That is a badass little quote from Mr. Johnny Sins down here. It's about the history. It would have been a historic video if it happened. Hopefully it does in the future. But yeah, I alluded to this a little bit, but he really is, at least on the male side of things, he is the GOAT. He's the pornography GOAT. I can't list them all off because this would double the time of this presentation, but he has so many nominations and awards. A lot of nominations and won a decent amount of them. I feel like this one is pretty important. He got the Pornhub Award for Best Dick, which was a fan-voted category. If you know, you know. And then, as of January 2024, this year, he has performed in almost 3,000 different videos, all across different companies and whatever. Almost 3,000. Guys, that's crazy. At some undisclosed date, he married a fellow porn star, Kissa Sins. It's not really known when they did it, they kind of kept it secret, which, I respect that. But they unfortunately separated back in 2019, but according to Johnny, they remain good friends, which is always nice. A nice feel-good story there. And so, what else has he been up to? You can't get this popular without, doing other things. But yeah, he resides in Las Vegas these days, where else would he go? The biggest thing he does is that he runs his own YouTube channel, Sins TV. Now, it hasn't been very active as of recently. The last thing uploaded was in October 2023, but those were just kind of a bunch of little YouTube shorts, little snippets taken from elsewhere and uploaded to his channel. Hopefully, get another video soon, because, believe it or not, His YouTube channel is relatively family friendly, you know? He just kind of does some vlogging and lifestyle stuff, just him talking about his morning routine or, you know, what he's doing. There's even a video of him playing Fortnite for the first time. And yeah, pretty chill guy. As you see, one little bullet point I have up here is the Las Vegas shooting incident. Now, you know, big tragedy, you know, I don't want to bring up too many things, but back when that happened, it was reported that Johnny Sins was one of the victims of that tragedy, but that was just some asshole on the internet who made that up to try and get clout. He was fine. He's okay. Now, in 2020, he stopped making videos, which, again, if you forgot, refers to sex, for large companies in order to produce his own content. Now, disclaimer, I have definitely totally not checked it out and don't subscribe to it, but he does run his own OnlyFans, so if you're looking to support a young content creator, you know, why not check it out? That's the end of my presentation. Or is it? In conclusion, Johnny Sins is one of the most prolific and profound young entrepreneurs of our generation. His tale is inspiring of just a young Midwestern boy who set out on his own to make his own career and really forge his own path in this world. And hey, he's really successful. Now you might not agree with what he does, but I mean, don't hate on the guy. He's cool, he's chill, and he makes probably $1 million gajillion a day. But anyway, if you want to know more, as this was just kind of a brief rundown of the whole Stephen Johnny Sins Wolf, feel free to look him up, but just be careful, you might see a whole lot of penis. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and have a good day.